Hi guys, it's Rike here and welcome to another video. If you're new here, my name is Rike and I review a lot of activewear. So if you're into that kind of stuff, you keep watching, but also if you're interested in seeing how I organize my exorbitant amount of leggings, keep watching because that's what we're going to be doing today. If you don't know, I recently moved and it is finally time to unpack all the boxes that I've had packed for like a year at this point, over a year. Because I've been moving around quite a lot, and yeah, it's finally time to just do that. Look at actually seeing like some of the leggings again that I haven't seen in over a year. And behind me you're gonna see the shelf here, which we're gonna have for leggings, and then this closet is also gonna be for leggings. But first we have 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes right there that you can see. 5, 6, 7, 8. Those ones you can kind of see. There we go. And one box behind me. That need to be unpacked, and then I need to try to figure out how I want to organize it. I used to have some leggings in shelves and some leggings in drawers. This closet here has a few drawers, but it's mainly shelving, and then, that is obviously a shelf. And I also don't know if it's gonna fit. We will see. I feel like also really at this point I kind of need to discard some stuff, get rid of some stuff that I really don't reach for anymore. And yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I'm also assuming this is gonna be a very long video, but I will speed things up as much as possible. And I hope you're curious to see how I'm gonna organize my leggings. Maybe we can discover some hidden gems that I didn't even know I had anymore. And I'd say let's just get started. I think I'm just gonna start with the box right behind me because that one is already in the perfect position. So that's what we'll be doing. I'll just be opening it, and then I think I'm gonna, make piles at first. All right, this is not activewear. It's like a cardigan, some summer dresses. Do we have, oh yeah, okay, there's leggings underneath. So, well, I don't know. My dress area is also full. I have one here, so I have to start hanging things up in there. I don't know. I'm just gonna get this out of the way. Okay, now we just have leggings in here, I believe. So like I said, I'm just gonna go start up organizing these. I used to have them organized partially by brand, but also partially just in colors. Because I know that there's some brands I usually reach for a lot, so then, I would just keep that in color, like that per brand, but we'll see. This is a black legging from Leonard. Brand doesn't exist anymore. It has like a zipper. It's actually quite nice. Black leggings I will see if I actually put them extra, because I do have a little bit of a storage solution in the bedroom where I'm gonna put, I figured, some black leggings, because those I reach for kind of on a daily basis. So maybe I'll put those extra, and then we'll see if I have enough space in that drawer. And let's just kind of organize this. I also don't know, I don't actually know what this brand is, for example. This might be some Halara stuff, I don't know. So it's a little difficult. Here we have a CRZ legging, this red one. I'm also kind of trying to make sure that you can kind of see my piles. But black leggings, maybe, like I said, I'm gonna put a little bit extra so that pile's not as important. But yeah, let's just I'll just make piles. And I guess once I have a few piles, we can kind of go through what the piles are. So yeah. I also will have to restart the recording every now and then because my camera can only record for 29 minutes and 59 seconds consecutively. So, in case that happens, don't worry. That's just how it goes. But yeah, let's get started. All right, I figured out that this is Buff Bunny Collection leggings. We have CRZ leggings in here. I can see some Amen as well, so I think these were kind of like the ones that had kind of a little bit more separately, because I was doing a lot of stuff together with CRZ Yoga, so then I tried to keep their leggings in a different pile in case, I needed them for some videos. I haven't really been doing much with them recently because I think they changed how they do their influencer marketing and stuff, and then they haven't really reached out to me, so maybe I should reach out. Because there's a few things that I do really like about them, and I feel like they've kind of improved over the last few years as well, and new colors, and really becoming a good affordable alternative to Lululemon. So that's good. And yeah, Buff Bunny Collection leggings, kind of my favorite anyway, so yeah, I think for this one, we'll definitely make piles as in, this is Seriously Yoga, this is Buff Bunny Collection, this is Eamon, because these brands I reach for sometimes on purpose, like not just the color, but like the brand itself. So I'm gonna continue making my piles. These are shorts. They're not in the, they shouldn't belong in the leggings box. Shorts will have a different spot in my closet. I haven't really figured out where yet because I first wanted to see how much space leggings fill up, so yeah. I haven't seen these in a long time. So these are also from Buff Bunny Collection. And I believe these are probably like the first patterned leggings I bought from them. And this is from such a long time ago. I don't even remember. Did they have a front seam? I think you probably can't see it from the distance, but like they have a front seam. That's crazy. Yeah, but they're like a performance-y legging. And honestly, I mean, this must have been like in 2020 or something like that. Yeah. These were actually quite cool. Like they have this, I mean, I don't usually, I'm not the biggest fan of black and white patterns, but like this one was actually kind of fun. So yeah, that is fun. Like I didn't remember these, but I actually do like these. And we had a bunch of other performance-y Buff Bunny Collection leggings here. Because I mean, with Buff Bunny Collection, I have to kind of sort it into legacy leggings. Those are my favorite leggings of all time. We don't have any in here because they're all like in a different box for sure. Performance leggings, brushed leggings, patterned leggings. I don't know, we'll have to make like a big organization. It's certainly gonna take up some of the shelf space here. I'm pretty sure about that, yeah. But yeah, I'm just gonna continue. We only have like a few leggings left in this box. And then we can go on to the next one, or I'm gonna sort through the piles. I don't know yet how I'm gonna do it. So, yeah, but since these are mainly leggings that are basically gonna be sorted by brand, we'll keep them in a pile by brand basically. And then within the pile, I can sort it by color. I think that's what's gonna happen. Yeah. All right, first box done. The piles seem to start becoming less orderly. Especially the one over there, this one. But yeah, let's just make this box smaller and then we can deal with it. All right, here we have the pile that was on top of the box. These were leggings that I've been recently wearing or that I hadn't packed away because I've been getting them over the past year. But we can also, of course, put these in the assorted piles if they fit into the pile structure. And like I said, the Buff Bunny piles I need to sort through anyway. This is gonna be such a mess. And I'm just gonna put these over here. The one legging just does not want to stay folded, because why would it? Because that would just make it much easier. And yes, that is piles. It's just piles. Piles and piles of leggings, and we will have so many more. So these are pink leggings. I really don't know. They might be halal or something. I think these will go into leggings that get color sorted, not brand sorted. I'm just gonna put this somewhere. Okay, I hope you can see most of the piles. I'm not sure. I'm actually maybe gonna move the camera a little bit just so you can see a little bit more of the floor because we're gonna need a lot more floor space. So let me just quickly do that. Okay. I hope you can see a little bit more of the floor space. We have a pink pile here now. The black pile still kind of here, so out of view, but we're gonna go on to the next box. Oh my God, this one is heavy. Like I feel like I put bricks in there and not leggings. It says leggings though, so I'm assuming it's leggings. And yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see. I'm just gonna put it over here with me. All right, not a legging, I think. Cleo Harper, Australian activewear brand, if you shop with them, you usually get like a laundry bag or a bag like this. And I do have a few of them and I'm always like, I really don't need that many, but at least it also means they don't individually wrap their pieces and stuff. It usually just is in this bag, which is nice. But yeah, I don't really need that many of these. So maybe if I actually do get rid of some activewear, I will also get rid of some of these bags, you know, that could be fun. But yeah, what do we have in here? I can see, I think this one was color sorted. I don't know if you can see, but there were like greens and blues and purple and red in here. So maybe this was part of the color sorted leggings. It is very, very possible. I did have like a nice big drawer of just color sorted leggings, and then I had a big drawer of patterned leggings that were also color sorted. And yeah, I don't really have big drawers now. So we'll have to see how that works. Because I used to have the drawers under the bed. So it was like one of these IKEA beds that have like the drawers built in. And now there's nothing under the bed. So maybe actually I might buy some of those boxes and just store some of the leggings there that I don't go for that often. We will see. Like I said, I have to see how much stuff I can fit into this closet and into this shelf. And then I can still figure out if I need to have more storage solutions or not. I'll be quite honest. It's really hard to judge how much space all the clothes take up. My boyfriend was saying, it's not gonna be enough anyway, like, because we have like this whole room full of closets now, and I was like, it's gonna be fine. And I'm slowly starting to doubt that. So this video is gonna, you know, tell me if he's right or if I'm right. So yeah, let's continue sorting and make piles of colors now. I had one of the Alpha Lead Amplify leggings. I completely forgot about that because booty scrunch. I don't know if you can see it from there, but yeah. I think they were the ones who were like kind of revolutionizing the seamless booty scrunch game after Gymshark had that little booty crack style scrunch on their seamless leggings for a long time. But yeah, I don't really wear these, so still good to have them for certain videos, I guess. But yeah, let's move on. See, I thought we had some legacy leggings here, but they're actually the fake ones from Oxdogs in this dark red bossy print pattern. Yeah, so they basically go into with the pattern leggings because of, you know, not being Buff Bunny collection. See, the pattern leggings were rolled, so I guess I'll just keep them rolled for now, and then we can see if I can find a solution to keep them in the closet rolled, because I thought that was an easy, relatively easy way to store leggings, actually. So yeah, I don't know where to put all of this. Super old school pop legs leggings. I actually do wear the top with this pattern, with this print, whatever, sometimes, but the leggings I usually don't go for anymore because they're like a mid-rise, which I guess is in again, but not for me. I prefer my high-rise. Very few green patterned leggings, but I do have some. It's just like literally 3 maybe. So weird. Everything else like blue, purple, pink, red. I guess red is also, it's more pink. But yeah, green, not so much. All right, box 2 unpacked, and so many leggings. But let's make this box smaller again, and then we're gonna tackle the next one, and then I need to kind of see how much space I have left. All right, this box is at least smaller because I had to keep those ones to keep the empty boxes up. So next time I will just yeah, get rid of these unfolded boxes, and then we can continue with those 2 as well. And then we still have a full tower that you cannot see, so 2 down, 7 to go. There's more green leggings here, but we already have a pile. Ah. I don't know what to do. I also feel like I don't really have any space to sit here. So yeah, I guess, you know, I mean, I did this to myself, so that's just how it is. All right, these leggings are so pilled, I think they're actually gonna go. So I'm gonna just put them over there, because yeah, this is extreme. Because I wore these a lot, and yeah, maybe I can wear them for like painting the walls and stuff like that, right? But they're not gonna go back into this collection. And now we have our first Legacy leggings. It's the charged color, the bright yellow. Yeah, I will put them over there. And box 3 is done. I'm just, surrounded by leggings. Let's pack that one up, and then I'm gonna get rid of some of the boxes, and then we're gonna continue with this. So yeah, let's do that. All right, on to the next box. This one I named Urgent Activewear. And why I did that is because when I was packing up things recently, when we were moving recently, I wanted to make sure that the stuff that I had or that I needed for planned videos would be in a reachable box. So I called it Urgent Activewear. And that's not just leggings, that's like a whole bunch of different things. So yeah, let's just quickly sort through that and get this emptied. I don't even know where to put all the stuff now. I cannot currently reach my sports bras, and I also need to sort through those because I had way more than I thought. I also recently showed you how I organize my sports bras. Thing was just I had only found half of my sports bras at that point, but I'm still gonna link the video up here in case you're interested. Because I still sorted it the same way, it's just I needed way more boxes and the shelf is not big enough to fit all the boxes I need for my sports bras. Again, just a sign that I think I actually need to get rid of some. So yeah, anyway, on to continuing to like sort out this box. I guess I will just see if I can, you know, I don't know. But there's more of that in there, so it's, yeah, hard to know what to do with it right now. I'm just gonna throw it in a pile, I guess. So yeah, let's do that. Sometimes it's really hard to tell. Is it green or is it blue, right? It's kind of teal. Maybe I need to pile for teal, but I don't have that yet, so I'll have to do that after I already get rid of some stuff. Or like, as in get rid, as in sort it away. All right, this box is not empty, but the rest is definitely not activewear, so I'm just gonna put all the non-activewear things I got out of there, or non-leggings things, back in, and then we're just gonna put the box into a different room, and then I can deal with that later. All right, next box. Now there's a little bit of empty space right there that I could use for sorting more stuff, I guess. Good for me. But let's get into this one box. Oh, it's not even fully full. That's nice. Like, there's a little bit of space. Look at it. I don't know if you can actually see that, but there's a little bit of space. So it's not super full. It is 85% full, but not 100%. That's something. Also, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes down and 5 to go. Let's continue. And this box also unpacked. So 5 boxes done, 4 to go. I'm just always looking at this pile of boxes just to confirm I'm not like, you know, miscounting anything. But yeah, let's just get this one unfolded and or folded, whatever. And yeah, let's get the next box. All right, let's continue with this box. To be fair, on the label it says activewear and swimwear. So I don't know if we also have some non-leggings pieces in here. It's possible I can see leggings, but I think I can also see stuff that doesn't look like leggings. So we might have a few items that I'm gonna just throw in a corner to deal with later. Like this, shorts. I think this is actually a lot of shorts here. So let me just quickly, yeah, put them somewhere else. All right, I think this is all the shorts. So more leggings. These are actually kind of cool because they're reflective. So when you are in the dark and you take a picture with like a flash or something, then they're kind of super fun. Oh my God, these were horrific leggings. I remember these. These were from Alpha Lead. They're so bad. Like, so bad. Yep. I don't know, maybe I will just put them in with the pink color, but I think I might have to like do like a box that I don't put in my closet with like things that are just like so bad, and I kind of keep them for videos. These would certainly go in there. Again, most intense pilling, these go. They're not staying. Same with these. These are Gymshark leggings, and I've worn them a few times. These were like black, and I just wore them as like an everyday wear thing. But like the seams look bad, and it's past time for these. And here we have, clearly not a sports bra, but a halter neck. But this is the last piece in this box. Yeah, 6 down, 3 to go. Let's do it. And you know what, guys? It's actually also time to break for lunch, I think. So, yeah, this took a lot of time already, but we're gonna continue in a bit. See you soon. Okay, food was cooked and consumed, so I'm back. I took a slightly longer break than I thought. It was like a 2-hour break, about 2 hours. So yeah, I mean, you know, like I said, food had to be cooked as well. Anyway, I also now put the last 3 boxes here so you can actually see them. We have all the piles here, and let's just continue. I will just go back into my little corner and yeah, let's just do that. All right, I'm curious to see what's in this one. It says workout/yoga things, and I can already see there's one non-legging piece in here. Oh, this is this like Pop Flex hoodie dress that is way too short. Ah, yes, so, you know, probably also something I don't actually need to keep because it's way too short for me. Or actually, my sister is smaller than me, so maybe she could use it. So we'll see. She's actually gonna come visit soon, so maybe I should also, you know, have like a pile where I'm like, okay, you can just go look through it and see if there's something you want. But yeah, that's definitely not clothes, not leggings. Also not leggings. These are Buff Bunny Collection like basketball shorts. And you know what? I'm actually kind of relieved. This box, very few leggings, a lot of other random stuff though. So I'm just gonna get the clothes out and then I can show you what else is in there. But this is why it said workout/yoga things. I get it now. But yeah, I'm just quickly gonna get the leggings out and then we can talk about it. Lots of shorts here, so they're all gonna go into the corner over there because we are not on shorts yet. And this is all about the leggings. Okay, and that was actually all the clothes in this box. So I have, for example, a yoga wheel in here, so you can use that for doing some fun yoga stuff. And actually like just some resistance bands, also with handles, some booty bands in this bag. So this is actually just like workout gear. What else is in here? A foam roller. Oh, and I also have these, you know, this mat with like the kind of like needle-esque things that you can lie on. That's also in here. Okay, and I've been wondering where they are. So this is pieces from my nail polish shelves because I found the nail polishes and I was like, where are those shelves? So I think they're actually in here. I've been looking through so many boxes and I didn't expect them to be in this box, in this room, because I thought I had basically just taken all the workout clothes boxes and like leggings boxes in here. But found them finally. I've actually been looking for this for like 2 weeks at this point. But yeah, okay, cool. So actually we only have 2 boxes left now. This was super fast. So let me just pack the box up again, put it on top of the other box that was not leggings, and then we just have 2 boxes left. Woo! Okay, I don't know why this box is so heavy, but I think we had 1 heavy box already. And to be fair, this one is actually not labeled on top. But on the sides, it just says 24. It looks like it has leggings in it, but because it's so heavy, I'm wondering, is there something else in it? I don't know. But we have leggings, so I'm just continuing sorting the leggings. All right, guys, actually, I don't know if we have more leggings in here because it's workout tops, like tank tops and stuff. Okay, there's definitely also shorts. Okay, there's more leggings in here. So I'm just gonna, as per usual, just throw everything that's not leggings just in the corner over there and deal with it later. It's a future Rika problem, so yeah. Like, this top is actually super cool. It's like kind of silver and has this big zipper. It's from Reebok. Actually, I have like a legging that kind of fits super well with it, but of course something I don't really wear a lot. I should really do that. Kind of very spacey, cool. We have a lot of shorts in here. Like a lot of shorts. I think this is all shorts. All right, and the rest is leggings. So basically this is like, maybe 2/5 of leggings, 40%. And the brightest Buff Bunny collection colors. So fun. And more shiny leggings. I actually decided I wanted to make a shiny pile, but I think I'll keep the Buff Bunny collection shiny leggings in with the other Buff Bunny collection performance leggings, because the shiny leggings are usually performance material. All right, this box done. And we just have one box left over. I mean, honestly, I'm still kind of scared because everything has to go here. Or like I said, you know, earlier when I showed you this terrible Alpha League legging, maybe there'll be a box of leggings that are like, you know, so bad I really don't need them in reach so much. But otherwise, I'm kind of scared. But let's tackle the last box. Okay, last box. It's just labeled as clothes, but we also have repacked certain boxes, so I'm assuming there's a reason why it's in this room. Because I mean, it does look like leggings. Could also, of course, contain other non-leggings clothes, but let's see. More shorts. To be fair, I feel like there's still a bunch of shorts missing, so it makes sense that there's more in here. Maybe this was the shorts for now, but nah, there's more. I think I know. This is basically when I moved to Finland at first, at the beginning of last year. I packed a box of leggings. Oh no, CSE piles disintegrating. Anyway, I packed a pile of leggings and the Amen pile too. And you know, I was trying to get like a variety of things that I thought I was gonna wear and like wanted for pictures and stuff. And there was just some things, you know, I got more activewear while I was there. And then I packed up stuff. When I moved to Denmark, I packed up, yeah, just stuff that I had in Finland, but also again made a different box of stuff that I wanted easily accessible. And now basically this is what I had in Finland, but then was like, okay, I don't need it somewhere else. Why is there like crumbs here now? What happened? I don't know. Let's just move on. And the last few pieces in there are actually not leggings, they're just jumpers. So that's nice. Wow. Okay, I'm just gonna, you know, get rid of the box, and then I think I'm gonna set up again to, yeah, actually put stuff in the shelves. So, let me just come a little bit closer. I guess now the interesting part starts, and I really hope this didn't take so long for you. And I was able to speed it up quite a lot. But yeah, now we're gonna go into organization, into actually organizing the leggings in a way. All right, I am back. I have readjusted things slightly. Now you can't really see the piles anymore, but you can see the shelf. And what we're gonna start with, since on the shelf, I basically want leggings that I do want to access easily, things that I like, and that kind of like my favorite. And yeah, so we're gonna go with Buff Bunny collection stuff. First up, the Legacy leggings. I think they're gonna get the top shelf, and then we're gonna work our way through the other Buff Bunny collection leggings, and then I think we're gonna go to Amen, Petula, and then we'll see how much space there's left. So I'm gonna start with organizing them by color basically, and I also will have a pile of Buff Bunny collection patterned leggings. So this is relatively easy because I don't have as many, because they don't do them as often. And for example, I have the blue hustle print here. That's quite a darker color. And we have like the red bossy. I feel like the bossy is kind of like the most, like, you know, their most common print basically. One of the bossy print leggings, the most recent one, the azul color, which is kind of like a periwinklish blue, is in the laundry. So that will still have to like basically go in there, but that's fine. And we have the Island Paradise print. I actually wanted this one for a while, and it was an old print, but they brought it back, so that was good for me. We do have a checkered print here from the Off the Grids collection, and then some of those from the Off the Grid collection. Oops, black bossy print wants to escape. That one should go at the bottom, I guess. Anyway, we have the red plaid and then also red check here. So the red plaid is more red than the red check, right? Actually, I also don't know, should I have sorted by like print or by color? That's it's a little weird. I don't know, maybe, because then I'm breaking up the bossy prints, but I guess that's fine. I guess that is okay. And then of course it's also kind of, you have to make a neat pile, so actually that it's gonna be like a good look for the leggings. And that's the harder part, I think. And then we also, of course, do have, see the island print I didn't actually put in yet. I'm gonna just put it there. I hope you can actually see that. Maybe I have to be on this side so you can see what's happening. And we also do have these like more watercolor-esque prints. I forgot what this one was called, but this one is definitely from the cake collection. So that, maybe this is from the snack collection? No, I don't know. But this one and this one, they're kind of like the same idea of a print, right? And you can pair a lot of different colors with it, so yeah. All right, pile of pattern legacy leggings is not that high. There's still space. Let's see how far we get with the unicolored, single color legacy leggings. Because I do have, I think 2 piles. That's actually not so bad. For the fact that these are my favorite leggings, and I actually do not buy every single color. So yeah, let's sort through those. It's always crazy to me how some of the colors are very similar, but they're not the same, like these two, for example. And I think one of them is baked blue and the other one is barista blue, maybe, so, but they're not the same. And then here we have H2O blue and Rio blue, also definitely not the same. Not a legacy legging. This one is a silhouette legging that was from the butter fabric, and I got intense pilling like super fast and easy on this one. But they recently launched this Pop Rocks color in the legacy legging, so I of course grabbed that. Yeah, but it's not here yet, so not going into the collection just yet. But this one just goes into the pile of non-legacy Buff Bunny collection leggings. But let's continue with more legacy leggings. Ta-da! So actually, I am surprised that there's still some space. I mean, I'm not planning to buy more or many more legacy leggings, but it's nice to see that I actually can squeeze 3 piles in here. I have to basically turn one of the piles around so then the front of the leggings are showing, because it's a bit narrower, right? Because it's usually, I mean, the leggings are not straight, like it's usually kind of like this, but it works. And now I'm kind of hoping that we can get all the rest of the Buff Bunny collection leggings into here. However, this is a little bit higher than this. So I don't know if we can do it, but I will certainly try. It is more leggings for sure, or at least, yeah, it looks like it's gonna be more. And I'm gonna sort them by, I don't know, performance leggings and non-performance leggings. That's at least what I did before. So let's see if that kind of works out. Okay, wow, so I don't know if you can see this, but there's a whole lot of leggings here. So I actually didn't sort it into sleek performance material and non-performance material. I just sorted into colors kind of. And now I'm just gonna try to compile the piles and make it look good. But I also have to restart the recording, so because this is just basically a whole day full of work for me. And I really thought I could just do it in like a morning. Yeah, but good thing I'm getting it done. I'm proud of myself for that. But yeah, see you in a second. And I'm back. I actually took the liberty of, well no, I was holding on to the one pile and it's gonna fall over. I actually took the liberty to just sort all the Buff Bunny collection leggings in here, so they're all in there now. I'm sorry you didn't get to see that, but yep, it's more piles than I thought. I honestly don't remember having this many piles of Buff Bunny collection leggings. I feel like last time I started this, which was over a year ago, I had like maybe 4 piles of these, now it's 6. I don't know what's happening, but you know, this is what it is. And of course there's a little bit of space here and there, not on these ones, but you know, they will have to get resorted eventually, I guess. And now we have 2 more shelves left, the bottom ones. I'm thinking we can do Eamon next. I also should say, there's not actually 6 piles of Buff Bunny collection leggings. What am I saying? This one is actually a pile of Petula leggings. So for Petula leggings, I have this one pile, and I do have like 1-2 more Petula leggings that I have in my black pile, so those don't need to go in there, but yeah, 1 pile of Petula leggings here next to the Buff Bunny collection leggings. And we're moving on to Eamon. With Eamon, I wanted to do, have a lot of their ripped seamless leggings. So I'm gonna color sort them and hope I can get them in 1 pile. It's not like the tallest shelf. And then we will have their non-seamless leggings and then their other seamless styles, basically, hopefully in 2 more piles. So I'm just gonna get that started and sorted by color. All right, pile 1 is in here. I think I could probably get 1 or 2 more on top if I needed to, but these are all my ripped seamless leggings from Eamon, so that's okay. And now we're just gonna make the other seamless pile. So I'm gonna color sort that, and that's like basically their Luxe Seamless, which has a slightly different texture that I actually kind of really like, but they haven't done that one in a while. And we also do have their Shape Seamless, which is relatively new. And then their ripped Performance leggings, I think, just go into the other pile because they're performance leggings and not seamless. So those don't really qualify for that. And I think I'm just gonna sort it actually not just by color, but also by style, so that the Shape Seamless isn't, you know, together, and then we have the Luxe Seamless and then whatever else there actually is. All right, pile 2 done. And now onto the last one, which I hope is not gonna be as high as these 2, but we will see. All right, so that one actually does have some space now. I hope you can actually see it. I'm not blocking it, but we do have a little bit of extra space on this one, which is perfect. In case I want to get more performance leggings, for example. No new colors in the leggings of that yet, but who knows, they might be coming. And I actually do like those quite a lot, and I reach for them a little bit. Now we still have the bottom shelf, and that's gonna be like, I don't actually exactly know what I really want on there. So I'm just gonna start putting the CRZ stuff there, and then we will see how much more space we have left. And yeah, we still have a lot of leggings. You can't see most of them because they're currently all like here. And yeah, I mean, like I said, this completely empty. So we should be able to get as many leggings as we did get in here as well, which is at least something. I'm still not sure if it's gonna be enough. Drawers are also a slightly different situation, and like how you can get the leggings in, so we'll see. Those I would just, you know, roll up and have them in there. And then whatever is left, I don't know. The plan was also to have like a little bench or something behind the camera, and then maybe that could be something that has a little bit of storage, and then I would have to maybe sort through the colored side here again, just really sort out some leggings that don't reach for that much, or maybe just have, like, for example, just the patterned leggings in there or something. So we will see how far we get. I think I will not prioritize the pattern leggings. I'll prioritize the non-pattern ones. And yeah, like I said, this way we can kind of decide, or I can decide what to do with things after. Yeah, but like the CRZ pile is over here, so I'm just gonna go and grab that and grab all of it. Some of these leggings are actually quite thick because they are also their fleece lined leggings, which are really, really nice for winter. It's just not something I necessarily need right now, but it's good to have them somewhere where I know they are, right? Again, this could be something where I'm like, maybe, okay, these should go somewhere else because I wouldn't reach for them for a workout. For sure not. But that I need to kind of see. I'm hoping we can get the CRZ pile into, it can be 2 piles basically in here, and then we have 1 little pile left for something. Something non-descriptive. I don't know yet. I will think about it while I'm sorting this stuff in there. All right, the camera just turned off on me, but at least it didn't cut me off mid-word, so that's nice. But yeah, let's just get the CRZ stuff in there and just, you know, while I was going to the camera to try to figure out what was going on. I also, of course, grabbed the rest of the CRZ leggings, and I'm just gonna try to position myself in a way that you can actually see what I'm doing here, because this one is a little tricky, I think. So I'm gonna scooch over here, and then hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Right, CRZ piles are done. And of course didn't really think about what now. I have all these patterned leggings here, so I'm just gonna push those over because like I said, we're not gonna prioritize those at all. So I think what I wanna do is, I have a few seamless leggings that I actually really like to wear. Oh, the sun is coming in, isn't it? I'm gonna block that out in a second. I mean, I do love the sun, it's just not great for filming. But basically, there's a few seamless leggings that I actually do really like and that I reach for. We have an Able legging or 2 that I have same color, same piece, not same color, different colors, same piece. And maybe like a few other miscellaneous leggings that I will reserve the spot behind me for. Which also means we're now really gonna start putting things in here. Yeah. So I don't actually really know if I want to start with the drawers or if I just want to start with the shelf space, maybe the shelf space. And I have a lot of green and blue and red. So I think I will want to start with blues and greens maybe. And yeah, there's a lot of piles. So what I'm just gonna do is I'm gonna keep the camera focused on here, but you will see me try and put things in here. And I'm gonna try to do it really quickly. But first, blocking out the sun and then getting started. Those leggings. I'm also not gonna start with that top one. I'm just gonna start this one and then we can maybe make our way there. So yeah, let's see. I really don't have a plan. I also have shiny leggings. I made an extra pair for shiny leggings. Maybe they can have the top spot. We'll see. Oh wow, that blocked out the sun quite a lot actually. Didn't expect this. Anyway, I'm gonna get started. I'm not gonna color sort them super well, I think. I'm just gonna put stuff in piles and then I can always still, because remember I said that maybe I'll have to go through and get rid of some stuff or sort it somewhere else. So what's the point in like really color coding everything super well if I might have to redo some of the stuff. I just wanna see how much we can squeeze in. This is, for example, a seamless legging I'm gonna put in the safe spot because it's gonna be extra. And yeah, I think we should just start going. All right, all the green is in here now. Whew, just about. I hope there's no more green leggings because there's no space for them. So yeah. Which also means, right, if I want new green leggings, I will go through and I'll have to see which one has to go or which ones will have to go. Now let's continue with blue. I feel like there should be more blue than green, which is gonna be a problem. And then I also do have gray and red, right? Like there's there's still a lot to go for sure. And I think my boyfriend was correct in that this is probably too many leggings. And I was so sure this was all gonna fit. Also, I mean, currently there's a little bit of extra space in that closet, but I was hoping that this would just be for the hoodies and long sleeves and tank tops and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I don't know. This is the thing. If I had just done a reorganization video, I would have had everything already in the closet. I would have known at least that it fits or doesn't fit. And I'm just like, what am I gonna do? You know? But I will figure it out. Yeah, let's just try to get as much as possible into the closet. And then we can think about some more solutions. Yeah, so I'll continue with the blue. My April leggings, just not the light blue but the dark blue color, so these also go in an extra pile. And these look like the April leggings, but they're not it. I think these were from Amazon or something, so I'm gonna put them in the extra pile. And yeah, maybe they're gonna be something that I'm gonna be wanting to reach for. It's possible, and I just haven't done it because, you know, it's hard to find everything when there's so many things, and they're in boxes for a long, long time. And here are my April leggings. And right behind them we have these ripped leggings that kind of look like ripped seamless leggings, but these are actually from Chibo and they're so comfy. So these are also gonna go in the extra pile. Looks like I actually have more green leggings than blue, because I do have a little bit of extra space on this dark blue pile. To be fair, there's a few dark blue leggings in here as well, but okay, apparently. To be fair, some of the green are also more teal, so I don't know. But that's, I guess, the good news, it all fits in there. So we have green and blue done. We still have shiny leggings. And we also do have red, yellow, orange, purple, gray, beige and white, and some blacks leggings that don't go over into the other room. And all the pattern ones. So yeah, I'm very convinced the pattern ones will have to go into something else entirely. But we will see. I'm like still kind of shocked that this is so much. I really have to sort through things. I think this is for sure. But okay, now since we don't have shelf space anymore except for up here, which I'm gonna reserve for the shiny leggings, and you can't see it right now, so I'm also just gonna finish this part up basically. And I was kind of really hoping the pattern leggings could go in there because that's kind of more, I don't know. I was thinking that would be more fun. I don't know. Also just showing you the little pile of extra leggings that I have right now. It's a lot of blue, so maybe this is why there's less in there than the green. But there's also some green, because I mean, obviously these are the piles we just went through, right? So it makes sense. There's the dark blue, and I'm just gonna put this in there because then I also know if I have more space for extra leggings. Seamless. Like I said, this is all seamless now, so I'm not the biggest fan of seamless, but there's some seamless styles that I actually do like. And I'm just gonna put that in here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's there next to the CRZ leggings. And we can just put it all there. And I think there's easily space for a few more colors if there are more leggings that I want to put extra. But okay, I think we're gonna get started on the light colors here. I don't actually know if you can really see into the drawers. This is probably gonna keep you from doing that. So there's usually two ways of folding your leggings and putting them in drawers. I'm just gonna demonstrate on this. On the light one, you can roll it up like this and put it in like this. And then of course you kind of have to see if it even fits. And in this case, it's a little iffy. Depends on how well you fold it, I guess. But the second way is just fold it, like, you know, the normal way. So you have like your legs here, folded, folded, fold it again, and then just have it in there like this. And I think this is what we're gonna do. With these drawers, I did have, like I mentioned before, I did have different types of drawers in my old place, and the drawers were quite high. So then it was really possible to roll it up and just put it in high, which of course, I don't know, I thought it was always kind of fun. So what I will do with my pattern leggings, I think I have a little bit of spaces for like boxes up on like a shelf over there, and over here behind me, I do have bodysuits. So I will maybe put them, well, one box is probably not enough, let's be honest. I don't know. I also do have boxes behind me here in the bottom, which I was gonna put swimwear in. So yeah, but anyway, that's enough talking. I will try to see if I can adjust the camera a little bit better so you can really look into the drawers and see what's happening in them. And yeah, I guess then we'll be right back. All right, welcome to the drawer section of this video. I hope you can at least see parts of the drawers now. And I don't actually know if you can see me from here or not. It's really hard to tell. So I'm gonna start off with the white leggings, the beige ones. Yeah, I'm still there, okay, good. So we're just gonna put them in here. I don't know, like I said, you can see the whole jar, probably this right now not, but like you'll be able to see at least parts of it, which is gonna be good enough. It has to be good enough. And we're just gonna kind of color sort them. Right now I have to put them in one by one anyway, so it's easier to like just kind of make sure the colors are kind of aligned. Some leggings are super wide, which is annoying. I just wish they were kind of the same thickness, but like especially with like stuff like this from Alo Yoga, they're so thick and there's nothing you can do about it. It's just how it is. And also honestly, even though they're so thick, they're still so see-through, yeah, what can you do? So we have white and beige. I don't actually have that many of those because not really my colors. And then I have these ones. I guess they should be more in with blue. It kind of made sense when I had like white and then the blue, and then it was kind of the connecting piece. But let's just push them in with this here. And they're in there. All right. And now, of course, we can start with like, I don't know, some orange, yellow stuff. So we have these. These are, I think, from Pop Flex. Honestly, like there's a lot of stuff that I don't really reach for. And then I'm always like, okay, but maybe I could use it in a video, right? Like, that's kind of the tricky part with the YouTube channel. That like, I always feel like, oh, maybe I would be using it. I just think the one Alo leggings are kind of a little tall, but we'll make it work. I think it's okay. But I think this is it for this row. Now we go into pink. Extra legging. These are also from Pursue Fitness. And I already put one or two of these in the extra pile. So these are also gonna go. They're quite comfy and super stretchy and everything. All right, first drawer is filled. We're going on to the next one. And I think that one, I also need to attach handles still because to drill the holes, and we only found the drill recently. But don't worry about that. So next drawer, and I'm hoping that we can get all of those that I still have here for red in there. That would be perfect, because then we can just put the gray and maybe the black in the bottom one. And then we only have the shiny leggings and the pattern ones to worry about. But let's continue. All right, I actually do have a little bit of extra space here, so I will get started on the gray as well and just start putting that in here. It's probably 2 or 3 leggings. And then we just, yeah, can close that up as well. All right, honestly, this feels more green than gray. So I'm just gonna try to squish that up here. And there we go, at least that's good. And then we're just gonna get started on proper gray. All right, that's probably enough. And then onto our last drawer. Yeah, you can still see that, that's good. I have to double check. You know, then I start like film everything and then I look back on the footage and I'm like, oh dear, well, gotta do it all again. I don't really want to do that. This is already costing like basically, yeah, a good part of my Saturday. So I'd like to get it done properly and I hope that that makes sense. All right, we also do have a little bit of space left in here, which is not bad. I'm not gonna start like putting anything in there because it's always good to have a little bit of extra space and then things can shift around a little bit. Yes. And I'm still looking at the pattern leggings right there. The rest is actually not so bad anymore. We mainly have the shiny leggings, and I just saw that we have this brown one here, the dark brown. I'm actually gonna see if we can kind of get it in here somewhere. I don't know. Maybe I'm just squishing it in there until I reorganize and can put it in a proper place. There we go. But otherwise, we do have shiny leggings left, which I'm gonna put up top, and the pattern ones and the black ones, which, like I said, I'm gonna organize in a very different. It's not in this closet, so I'm not gonna worry about that because I know I have a ton of space in there, in that drawer. But yeah, it's the pattern leggings that bother me right now. And you know, don't worry, I'm gonna give you a final look of everything once I put the shiny leggings away, and then we're gonna have some conclusions, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna readjust the camera again so I can put away the shiny leggings, and see you in a second. And here we are. This is our space for shiny leggings. It actually might be a little bit too much for the shiny leggings, but I shouldn't say that because I cannot judge how much space stuff takes up. And that also kind of makes me worried for this closet here with the activewear tops and everything. But like I said, if there's actually too much stuff, maybe I should just take that as an inspiration to really sort things out. And yeah, I also just wanted to show you, I have a little box like this still left. So maybe I'm gonna put some of the pattern leggings in there and just put that on top of a closet. And you can see there's a little bit of space here as well, but it's not like very tall because we have the wall's kind of angled here. So that's also why these things are not as high, right? Because of the angled wall. So maybe there's something I can come up with where I can put the pattern leggings. And yeah, but let's get the shiny ones off the floor and into here. You know, actually the problem with shiny leggings is also they're so slippery because they're so sleek. A lot of them are like this metallic sleek thing. So I'm hoping, you know, the pals will stay. That's like currently my biggest worry. I remember when I showed you the metallic silver top earlier. I hope I did that. These are kind of the matching leggings with the metallic silver stripe. Kind of fun. I also will say that I do have some shiny Eamon leggings in here and some shiny CRZ leggings that I'm not sorting with the CRZ and Eamon stuff, even though I'm doing that for the Buff Bunny collection things. And that's just because this is how I've been doing it and I'm kind of used to it. So yeah, it doesn't make necessarily the most sense, but it's just what I'm used to. See what I'm saying? This is like just sliding off. Oh my God. Okay. Because they're so slippery. So that's gonna be a little bit of a problem. I don't think I'm gonna make the pile any higher. I'm gonna put the second pile there, and we're actually not having 3 piles. So maybe I can get some of the pattern leggings and like rolls next to it. So that would be perfect. Let's see. Oh no, I found some non-shiny red leggings. So I'm just gonna reorganize that drawer a little bit, but it's just 3 of them. So I don't think it's gonna be the biggest issue. I was just like, why are these not shiny? That's also because I had this big pile of everything, right? But yeah, don't worry about it. My turn to worry about it, but I will do that. I like that I have space to expand on my shiny leggings. But that also means maybe I should have put red up here and shiny leggings in the drawer. Possibly that would have been a better way to you know, organize the space. But you know, it's too late for this. We have this. We'll live with it. Maybe I'm gonna mix the shiny stuff with some patterns. But like I said, I'm gonna try to put some rolls of pattern leggings next to it, and then we can still see how much of the pattern leggings we have left. And yeah. But first, I don't know what first. I'm just gonna grab some pattern leggings. That's what's gonna happen first. Of course, the problem is with putting the rolls like this now, I'm not gonna be able to see really what's in there. Maybe it's better to do it like this and then still, like you can't see, right? Like this. But then, I mean, it's still gonna be hard. That's why it's nicer for the drawers to have the rolls. So actually, what I should be doing is not rolling them up, but having, yeah, just another pile of these. So I'm gonna start with the black patterned leggings, I think, and let's see how far we get. I guess this is kind of more purplish, so maybe I'm just gonna leave that out. And we're still a little bit, I'm not gonna put it too full just because, you know, I have to put some of the pattern leggings differently in this sparkly box anywhere. I think I'm gonna really put it in the sparkly box. But being able to put a big pile of them here actually is gonna be super helpful in making sure that maybe I can actually fully get it into the sparkly box. That's perfect. I'm feeling a little bit more optimistic about that space now. So that's actually pretty good. I could also actually put some here in this pile with the shiny leggings because I don't think I'm gonna get, you know, that many more, and I'm always saying that, but maybe. Not today, but maybe in the future if I decide to like reorganize a little bit more. But let me just grab a few more blue ones and then we can do this. I actually recently did a series of patterns, you know, series as in like a video series where I was showing you how to style different patterns when it comes to gym outfits. And I mean, I could have drawn a lot of these leggings for sure. I didn't though, because they were in a box. I will say though that there's one more pattern left that I didn't talk about yet, and I mean, you can definitely kind of see it in here. I feel like it's very, very prominent in here actually. And I had to wait until, you know, I unpacked my boxes to kind of film that part of the series. In case you're interested in the series, I'm gonna link it up here. I think it's kind of fun to like try to see how to style different prints and patterns. And maybe I can, you know, do another like add on to that series with like some of these leggings. It's possible. I'm gonna think about it. Let me know if you'd like to see that. But yeah, otherwise, I think I'm just gonna put the last 3 leggings that I have up top here, and then I'm just gonna put things in a box, and then we're kind of done. And I'm gonna show you the final kind of, yeah, legging organization, I guess. But let's continue. All right, this is more of a preliminary situation in here, but we don't have that many more pattern leggings left. So I am positive that I can either put these in with the shiny leggings or can find a different solution. Like I said, I kind of wanted a little bit of a seating situation over there anyway, and then a little bit of storage maybe. But we can put this one where it belongs, but maybe I should take the stuff out that doesn't belong. All right, let me just finish things up and then I'll show you around. All right, I can't believe it, we're done. Oh my God. So yeah, I have the little box that I can't place on top here because it's too tall, but it's over there as a preliminary solution for my leggings. But otherwise you can see everything. I put the rest of the pattern leggings in here with the shiny leggings. Still have a little bit of space here for shiny or for some patterns. Green, not a ton of space. Blue here, the drawers, right? I don't know if you can see in them, but we had white, beige, and red here. More red and purple down here, and then gray and miscellaneous black, more black in a different room. The one that I would wear like for an everyday thing. And then of course the favorites shelf with the Buff Bunny Collection Legacy Leggings, Buff Bunny Collection Petula, Eamon, CRZ, and some Able and some Pursue Fitness. Yes! Oh my God, I can't believe this is done. Wow, okay, whew. And of course, like, I mean, you know, like I said, there's still like some shorts to put away, and that's all gonna go in here. I can quickly show you what I've done so far, but it's just jumpers in here, the hoodies and stuff. And then in here, I still need to sort through everything. More hoodies at the bottom. I know you can't see them right now. This is for the like shirts, shorts, long sleeves, and I'm not sure if that's gonna be enough space for this stuff, honestly, but that's a problem for a different day. So yeah, I'm happy that this is done. Do let me know how you like to sort your activewear, and like I said, you can see I have space up top here. So I might have to, do something with that eventually, but I also do want to, just get rid of some stuff, sort some things, and yeah. Let me know what you thought about this. Let me know how you, like I said, let me know how you store your activewear, if you have like any better solutions. I don't know. And yeah, it was kind of fun to get this done at least. It was a huge chunk of stuff. And I'm just happy. And now I just have to sort the corner with all the stuff that was not leggings that I just threw over there. But yeah, this is great. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, any suggestions, any feedback, anything, do let me know in the comments down below. I know this was not an activewear review and I'm very sorry, but there's more activewear reviews to come, of course. This is also partially why I have so much stuff, of course, as well. If you want to get notified about new videos that are coming out, do subscribe to the channel. And yeah, I have a lot of fun things planned. I'm also going to be on vacation, probably at this time that this video comes out, not yet, but otherwise, like, I'm going to be on vacation soon in Canada. And I'm still planning to have videos Tuesdays and Thursdays as well. So you'll be entertained twice a week, don't worry. Unless there's an issue with, I don't know, Canadian Wi-Fi and I can't upload things, or yeah, we'll see. Maybe I get to upload a big chunk before I leave. And if not, then, I'll let you know. But otherwise, do expect videos Tuesdays and Thursdays. And this was quite a long video, at least for me. I hope, like I said, I could kind of cut things together and like really reduce the amount by a big chunk, because I think I spent about like 4 hours on this, maybe even 4.5, 5. So yeah, for your sake, I hope this is a much shorter video, because also, honestly, I don't think it's that interesting to watch me do this in real time anyway. I also tried not to talk so I could really actually, speed things up. And yeah, do let me know if you enjoyed that type of format, or if you would have liked to see it done a little bit differently. I'm always open to suggestions. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.